this house where I'm living, where we are ministering now, live, on this same street, very close to us, there's an old widow. She was living in a bacha. That bacha was, I think, was even made of wood. And all of a sudden, that bacha was pulled down, and we saw a brand new, whether 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom flat was being built. Beautiful house. And we're wondering, how managed? Where does this old woman get money from? We discovered that is Jerry Eze. God's servants, Jerry Eze. He's not from here. He's from Umoya. This is Calabar. But he built a house for a widow in my streets in Calabar. And I discovered he does that every year for about 4 to 6 of them. It's part of his ministry of compassion. He builds houses for widows, for people who they discover they have no hope of having their own house. Oh, such people, their praises to God for such men of God reaches the heavens. And that's why God releases grace. That is how he filled Twickenham Stadium. Twickenham is the largest stadium in the whole of United Kingdom. You can seat over 80,000, and there was no seat remaining. The place jam-packed, and raw, recreative miracles were taking place. People were jumping out of wheelchairs. Sir, there's a dimension. God cannot use you because it's all about you. Now, I will not be able to go into, but I can tell you Paul Enenche is heavy in hospitality. Very heavy. No wonder there are raw miracles that follow his ministry. And go and check any man that God is using up there. Sir, it is not fasting and pray. You fast, oh, you pray, oh, you fast, oh, Father, I've come again, oh. Bro, you will die very soon. I listened to Matthew Ashimolowo of his own crusade inside Ikorodu. He said he watched Reinhard Bonnke and he thanked God for Reinhard Bonnke. But when he went to Ghana, he saw the way they do crusade in Ghana is different. What is the difference? When they go for crusade, they share food to the poor and the needy. They have relief packages for the people. They carry out projects for the society. That is not easy because it's money. And he said he went to Ikorodu and shared 50,000 bags of rice, 50,000 bags of beans, 50,000 bags of curry. And then the package was so heavy. And now, Matthew Ashimolowo is not really known for the miraculous. But that day, hey, the heavens opened. Power, miracles everywhere. And he was asking God, Papa, I've not been seeing like this before. And God said, yes, you have also not been doing like this before. Now you have entered a new realm. This is what I operate on. Now, are you aware, because you may be saying, that's what they should be doing. Sir, what about you? Are you aware that a percentage of your income is supposed to go aside for the needy? Yeah, it's in the Bible. In fact, all over the scriptures. I'll only give you one text, but I can tell you there are more than 20 scriptures in the Bible. Leviticus 19:9. And when you reap the harvest of your land, you shall not wholly reap the corners of your field. Neither shall you gather the gleanings of your harvest. You shall not glean thy vineyard. Neither shall you gather every grape of your vineyard. You shall leave them for the poor and the stranger. I am the Lord. When you collect your salary, your income, don't finish all sham. Keep percentage. And let me put this to you. Your percentage for the poor and the needy should be bigger than your tithes. And there's a time God will help you. What you take care of the needy can even be 20%, 30%. Yes, there are realms you get into in God. When you start to take these things on board, that is when you will also know that when you take care of the needy, that's when God's blessings start to come. The supernatural finances and cash flow, you don't struggle for money. God brings, oh, come on. That is it. That is it. And brethren, this is the ministry of Jesus.